Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're kind of at a loss again today. We jumped in the bus, we've got 1 bar of fuel on the gauge, so we're going to head up to our local fuel station, put some fuel in, and then I think we're going to go and tinker with motorbikes today. I need to take the carbs off my Bandit 1200 project bike, so I think that's the plan for the rest of the day then. Right, so here we are guys, I've got the Bandit out. As you can see, the fuel tank and that's already off it. So the problem is we've got starting issues. We can get it to start with some start and spray, what's it called? Cold start? It's like cold start, you just spray it down the intake and it fires up. But we think we've got a little bit of a fueling problem. So these carbs, they've been in bits already, changed a few of the jets and stuff like that. All of the jets I should say, but I think what we'll do is we'll take them out, we'll make sure everything's adjusted properly, and we'll basically just start again and see how we get on. Right, so I've come down here today to take these carbs off, and what I noticed straight away, there is a wee bit of damage up here. If I can get my camera lady to come and show you, it's where the choke sits. The cable here, just at the end of that screwdriver, obviously there's a bit of damage there to the casing, so I'll move this out of the way. Just down there you see the little bit of damage there, so that had resulted in the choke being out of situation there like that. It's doing nothing, so I'm wondering if our starting issues were simply a case of the choke not being connected right. So now I've got it in like that, can put it into its seat. Although there's damage there, it does sit in if it's put in properly, and as you can see the choke's now working in full motion there. So I think maybe the carbs coming out's a bit premature in hindsight. Right, so the Bandit's actually been put on hold. So like you know, I've come down here, obviously the choke's not been connected. So I've got my other bike out, it's an XJ900S, you've seen it on the channel before, but it's sitting in a damp lockup. So what I've decided was, one of the benefits of having a camper van is I can boil some water down here, which I'm away to do. We boil some water, give it a wash, give it a polish, and then for the winter months, can you get that lit there? For the winter months, I'm going to put some spray on it that I usually put on. I think it's called GT86, I'll just confirm that. Dunk, is that spray GT86? 85. It's GT85 it's called. But anyway, I spray it on all my shiny bits of my bike, and when it comes to the spring, I just basically wash it all off, give it a polish. All the dead flies on the front of this, man. Must have been a hot day when I brought it here.
Yeah, it's been here for a wee while.
Yeah.
When someone takes the dewey away and they get rid of the Bandit, I think I'll work on the GS.
Aye, indeed. Concentrate more on the bike. So Delcovic tri-ovals on this, and they've got the removable baffles, which is cool. They're extremely loud, but they've been on this bike for about, I would say, probably 11, maybe 12 years, and because they've been on so long, I'm kind of getting fed up with the look of them from the back of the bike. But I'm going to concentrate on changing headers and things this year. I'll put up with them for another year before I go changing them for something different. I quite like the oval carbon ones, So watch this space, that might be something that this bike gets in the near future. Okay. Right guys, so we've given it a wee clean. Nothing too strenuous. I think the actual engine's needing more of a sort of sand down and a lick of paint than a clean. But we've got it most of the muck off anyway. And what I'm going to do next is just give it a little spray with that GT85 just to protect it in the damp lockup. And hopefully when we come back to this in a couple of months, well probably mid to the end of February, it'll not be needing too much work to put it back on the road. This is the stuff here guys. Just gives you a wee layer of protection, eh? You just give a wee spray over the bike, and it's quite easy come the spring just to wash this all off. But like I think I've said already, this bike's a way to get a bit of work anyway, so a lot of the bike will be coming apart in the spring. Get a bit of attention before we get out on it. Right guys, so I think I've not been here that long, maybe just over an hour. Gave the bike a decent clean though, and like you've seen, we've covered it up. Hopefully it's good for the winter. I'm just going to conclude this video here, just a short one today guys. So it's time for me to put the bike away and lock up for the day. I'd just like to thank you all for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.